He's going to airdrop you, Eddie. It's your girl, McYeee, 360 Radio, Connected Radio, the Yee area. Oh, I look like LL Cool J tonight. It's fucking cold outside. It's November. We made it all the way to 2022. That's fucking crazy. It's about to be 2023. I want to shout out the sponsors. We want to shout out Boss Lady Products, Go There Magazine, Deep Relief CBD, Nails by Cree, iFit in Essentials, Independent Noise, Still Winning. We have a bunch of sponsors that we'd like to make sure and shout out. Crypto Mining Bros, Viva La Beauty. I work with a lot of people, and we're connected to a lot of people that do really dope shit. So tonight, we're going to get into some music, and then we're going to come back and talk to my guests here. We're here with Yosama. Ben had it. So we're going in this song right now, and then we're coming back to talk to him. It's your girl, McYeee, 360 Radio, Connected Radio. The Yee area, you can kind of see.
DJ Eddie Z in the mix.
Started as a lookout, head of my class. Had to learn the Pyrex, top the mask. Playing high, go get it, scoring some ass. Had a Chrome Smith & Wesson, color me bad. Just a young nigga, riding on gold feet. T. Lewis, dirty riding was the police. Got away from the riders, that was a cold beat. Lil' meat and cute, then was some cold freeze. Bass rock cabbie, served it all through the 90s. Back when I graduated from Lowell to McClymonds. Yeah, the name Yosama, government be your highness. Yeah, I'm from the bottom of the west where you can find them. I'm the one that fucked up the sideshow with Crib and them. Oklahoma, Airbnb, yeah, that was me and him. San Quentin Cruz tossing lows like it's foosball. I'm unto my young rights like I'm Snoop Dogg. Bad bitch cool, a bottom bitch better. One who don't fact 4 times, it gets better. Learn to never trust a bitch for as long as I live. Tried that shit a few times, it is what it is. Mama had lupus, daddy had cancer. Don't know what killed them both, I lost my grandparents. Hella reckless in the necklace, she can't stop staring. She talking fashion, not money, so now I'm not caring. Told her baby I'm from the era where the joke's up. You get the cap and the cat now get you choked up. I used to fuck up the extras, but now the joke's up. These hoes get to acting funny when the lows up. Candy on the body, Ruchis on the rims, B. Same solid nigga that used to be all on 10th Street. Same solid nigga that mama taught to make ends meet. Same solid nigga that graduated from 10 speeds. In Kentucky, I run it up like the Derby. Came a long way from them little rocks I was serving. This ain't little shopper whore, I ain't Seymour. So I ain't feeding you bitches what you need me for. You just want a nigga go and meet the landlord. Late you out in that Christian Louis and Dior. Popping bottles, buying sections, yeah, all that. When I was off care packs, where was y'all at? I'm the trap guy, baby, show me some love. Last time I thought I found it was off in the club. You can pour a couple shots and roll up the bud. Teach you to lace your boots up, playing in the mud. A lot of niggas show me love, the bitches give hugs. I'm Yosama, been at it, I do what it does. Hotel suite with the freaks, I'm fucking with blood. I'm OT with big you niggas the fuzz.
Yee 360 Radio, Connected Radio. That was reminiscing. We got Yosama in the building. Let him know who you are, where you from, sir.
Oh, man, I'm Yosama, man. I'm from West Oakland,
Nice.
Bay Area.
Great to have you in the building.
Live Wire Records.
What? We love the why. You know, we were just talking on the break kind of about how I got started, and definitely got started with Jay Stalin and Juice for the Giants and Elephants album. That's how I started radio, really. So lots of love for Livewire. Dakar set this up. Big love to him too.
Man,
make sure y'all tune into his podcast, Wired In. The Nurse and the Rapper, got a lot of shit going on. I love to watch Stalin talk shit on air. You know, like he's the best shit talker because he says real shit, but no filter zone at all. Who's some of your influences? Who'd you grow up listening to, and who do you admire?
Oh, man, growing up, I grew up listening like Too Short, Seagram. Like
That's
Bad
from your
Influence,
city. Yeah.
Like, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, just growing up, E40, big influence, like.
How
it
do
was
you,
like the artist I grew up
Do you choose like your beats like prior to you going into the studio, or do you have a process for that? And do you go through specific people, or do you give everybody a chance?
I'll be open to beats. Like people send me beats and I just have them, and then I just go in there. Or if I go into the lab and somebody got some beats, they pull them up. The ones I be feeling, I just get on them. I used to always feel like I couldn't rap to certain kind of beats, but Stalin told me, he was like, you can rap to any beat.
Yeah, absolutely.
He like, don't never think you could just rap to this beat or rap to that beat. he like it's just really like a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
1,
and he's
2,
a good
3,
example
4.
because
So
he'll
it's
be like,
you know,
he'll throw the singing in that shit, like
yeah.
in the dirty Sprite, you know, like
Yeah,
goddamn, where'd that come from?
I
So
done caught myself doing trying to do a few singing little situations too, fucking with styling. So
Well,
you know.
I didn't tell you, so you don't owe me yet. But just in case we say the word "lil," me too.
Oh, that's right.
It's a big little jar.
I got you.
So if you say it, we gotta put some chippers
right.
in the jar. And
I
I
got
say it
you.
every show. You know, I manage to say it even when I'm describing the jar.
Yeah.
I fuck up and get in debt on
Yeah.
that shit. DJ Eddie Z in the building. That's my guy right there. 360 Radio, Connected Radio. That was reminiscing. Do you want them to know anything about that? Is that available right now?
Yeah, that's on my album. My album just dropped on the 11th of this month called The Educated Fool. So it's on the album, video on YouTube. Like, you know, it's just me reminiscing of how I grew up. And
Absolutely.
things I went through, you know, it just came from the heart on that one, really.
Do you have live shows coming up or any drops, like album drops?
Yeah, I got I'm trying to put together a mixtape to drop for New Year's,
Oh, nice.
you know, but you know, I'll be having shows coming up. I actually was just in a bad car accident like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, man. I'm
so I've
sorry
been
about that.
trying to bounce back. A diesel ran the light and totaled my car out.
Oof.
So
And that's real.
Yeah,
We were just
I've
talking
been-
about that the other
yeah.
day, how often that happens.
yeah, I've been dealing with some little pains lately.
See,
so.
and it's crazy. Like people say, it's very undervalued just to even make it home safe anymore. Like
Yeah.
that's a real statement.
Yeah, that threw me off.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that threw me off.
I bet. But take as long as you need because
Yeah.
life is long. People say life is short. I feel like it's long because we need to adjust and adapt to shit that happens to us.
Yeah.
Even if that takes time away from what you're doing, that's meant to be. You know,
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
meant to take that time
Yeah.
away. Did COVID like stop you, or did it get better for you for music during that time frame?
During COVID, it kind of put a pause on a lot of things.
Yeah, like me
and,
too.
And I was calling myself trying to push for my album. Then I ended up getting locked up, so it really just put me on the back burner.
Right, shit
But,
happens.
You know, when I got out, I just said, you know what, it's the time. I'm just finna put my best foot forward.
Well,
and
as
just
long as
go
you put
for
that
it.
ring forward, you're goody.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is a blanger. You seen it? With the Y on it? That shit is dope. I'm a fan of the jewelry. You know, I tend to take people's jewelry and wear it in the
Yeah.
pictures and then put it back on. That I'm a stunter. It's
Yeah.
never my shit. It's always somebody else's. Well, it's good to have you here tonight. And
It's good to be here.
I believe he said you were dropping an album, so that's why we brought you in. So
Yeah.
that's the mixtape coming in New Year's?
Yeah, no, I just dropped it on the 11th
Oh,
of this month.
That's why I'm
It just
fucking up.
came out. It just came out. I'm planning on putting another mixtape album out for New Year's.
What's the name of the one that dropped on 11/11?
It's called The Educated Fool.
The Educated Fool. That's
Yeah.
me. Because I didn't do any fucking research I never do, so don't feel offended. I don't research anybody. And then I get in here and I feel like a fucking asshole because I'm like, I don't know shit about shit, but I kind of like it like that. You know, it's like the natural
We call
vibe.
it freestyling.
Yeah.
Just freestyle.
We're kicking the shit.
Yeah.
It's no preparation.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna know when like somebody like Too Short's in the chair.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know his music.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it for a while. But normally, you guys leave and I become a fan, and that's what I love. Is like I make fans. I'm a fan of the people that I interview every Monday, and it's like this is my own private concert every Monday night. You feel me? So we're gonna go into another song. We got Thriller. What was the one you just sent him?
Hulk.
Hope. Which one do you want to go into next?
It don't matter. Whichever
DJ Choice, Eddie, let's run that and then we'll come back in and talk about it. Yosama in the building. The Y.
Straight lace gang, jump from Whitney to Bobby. I'm the sensei, Yosama Miyagi. Used to do the hot plate, now the shit be hibachi. Went from fair khakis, now the shit be Versace. $5,200 bills in the scrunchie. Dress swinging, Rapunzel. Sitting in the back of the Benz, pushing 100. Used to pass the baton, got tired of the fumble. Bet it on the point, throw the dot just like a CeeLo. I'm bad like Michael, they must be Tito. And one free throw, big belt Migo. Crossover vicious, nigga, what I need a screen for. Playing hard to get, bitch, I'm wetter it in your dream though. Game so raw, it's like you snorting off a kilo. If you had to dig once, can't say it's for free though. Cause the shit that I'm slanging now should be illegal. Like, said I'm her ODB, she got the money, honey. Had to hold her hair, we ran out of scrunchies. Yeah, we freaking and flying, but we chasing abundance. Fuck up the 20s and 50s and stack up the hundreds. I let her hold the Mac for the cash drop. She let me hold her waist while that ass pop. Told her like this, ma, I'm not your last owner. I lace your front, fuck it good and drop the bag on you. Done it how I did it and can't see how I do it though. Never took the stand and made a statement, that's a rudo. Pull up with the tudo, with your bitch, it's a luncheon. Root crash, she can't say the smell, say it's pungent. I been up the road and out the way, I'm chasing money. New whip, rollie on my wrist, I'm cracking funnies. Screening calls, peeking out the peephole like you sent you. Barely trust a soda, took a toll on my dimension. 10 toes in it, cause these bitches like to fag off. I'm Tony Montana in the tub, fit a cat off. Shorty know I bust the flies, move to keep the rent paid. And the rest these bitches say I'm lit, call me the sensei. I'm like Return of the Jedi. Baby be my crazy, sexy, cool, yeah, left eye. Double G a sweater, fuck you in any weather. Mac for the makeup, exclusive on the stilettos. Like, said I'm her ODB, she got the money, honey. Had to hold her hair, we ran out of scrunchies. Yeah, we freaking and flying, but we chasing the bunnies. Fuck up the 20s and 50s and stack up the hundreds. I let her hold the Mac for the cash drop. She let me hold her waist while that ass pop. Told her like this, ma, I'm not your last owner. I lace your front and fuck it good and drop the bag on you.
Hey, it's your girl. Which one was that one, yo?
That was called ODB. That's on the album too.
Oh, that shit is nice.
Yeah.
That beat was mobbing.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
Reminds me of old like mob figures beats, Jacka, that type of shit.
Yeah.
I was a big Jack fan. I love the
too.
Jack.
I fucked with the Jack. Rest his soul, man.
It's the Jack. Hey, and I was holding up these zombie Skittles during the song, and I always tell, and some of these are for you, but make sure you don't eat them until you go home because they're made with wax and they're not like average edible. So that's a Mick edible right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay! I'm just saying. So what's the future for you, yo? You mind if I call you yo?
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
I like that nickname.
I mean, you know, I just keep producing music, man. Like I just make music from like my experiences from the soul, like, you know.
Yeah, you can feel that though. Just
keep making music, you know, try to get further in life, man, you know.
I really feel the soulfulness in your music. Like it's especially that last one we just heard. Very connected to that beat, you know, like you heard that beat and you knocked that shit down. So you can tell you was in the studio for 2 days on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes, you can.
Yeah.
So we kind of talked about who you listen to and who are you listening to current day. What do you like right now?
Current day, I have a lot of like different people I listen to. I of course listen to my Live Wire members.
Yeah.
You know, I listen to like I be liking to listen to like different styles of people, like
that's dope. That's kind of how you get your versatility.
Like different styles of people. So I don't know. A lot of people when I pull up, they be like, "What is you listening to?" Like I don't listen to like all the songs everybody else listens to.
Right, you
all
could
the
be
time.
Listening to like Miles Davis. Or...
Yeah, like I be listening to like some of the younger people in the neighborhood. They be like, "What is you listening to?" And I just be like,
seasoning
this before
sauce.
You was born.
Yeah, it's sauce.
Yeah, I tell them this before you was born.
Absolutely, but that's the fucking background of music. Like you got to be in tune with the backbone of it, like the old school R&B, the old school hip hop. Even if it goes East Coast, like I was I was kind of surged into the Mobb Deep era through my ex. He's related to them, so I'm a West Coast girl through and through. Like I am the driver and the shooter from the West Coast all day long.
I like Mobb Deep too.
But I got to know Mobb Deep, so every lyric was more personal because you actually know who these people are and can kind of see where they're coming from, and you can kind of see that way of life is different. Like it's the same, but it's different. East Coast and West Coast. I mean, they had a huge, big feud about it back in the old days. Remember that? It was crazy. Biggie and Pac. East and West Coast has always been like a separation. But do you go out there? You got people out there? Do you travel there?
I haven't been to the East Coast yet, actually.
I want to try to bridge it, like the sound of the East with the sounds of the West. I think that would be dope. Like maybe find a Midwest artist and A&R them and get them to have both styles.
Yeah.
Shit is dope to me.
Yeah.
I'm not a real big East Coast music like a connoisseur. I don't know that much about it, but I know the sound when I hear it for sure. And Atlanta. I know Atlanta's got some dope like bass, and down south music is different too, you know, than West Coast. I was born in Beaumont, raised in Beaumont, Texas. So when I came here, it was Ghetto Boys, Scarface.
Yeah,
you know.
I grew up off the Ghetto Boys too.
8 Ball and MJG.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
My girlfriend's girlfriend. My girl's got a girlfriend. Something to that effect. But he was a pimp back in the old days. Just like Sugar Free is showing his ass right now, and I listen to Sugar Free. Like Street Gospel is one of my favorite albums.
Most definitely. Everybody, I think everybody that grew up on the West Coast in a certain era had some Sugar Free on their playlist. You had to.
I'd rather give you my bitch than to let you
just
breathe.
yeah, that was just how it went. You had to have some Sugar Free filtered in there somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? He's got a wife and shit now. He's popping his collar.
Yeah.
On fucking Instagram all day long.
Yeah.
I need an interview, Unc. I need an interview. Matter of fact, bro, because we probably the same goddamn age. I always say Unc when I'm probably right there with them. Yeah. So, bro. So, yo. So we got one more song to play. That's going to be Hope. Or no, we played Hope.
No, Hulk is next.
Oh, it is?
That's the last one.
Okay, so let's talk about that song before we go into it.
Hulk was just like I was just talking my you know.
You can curse. You can say whatever you want on here.
I was just talking my shit and just feeling myself. I probably was off off a good fifth of Hennessy that day.
Listen, you know? It does work.
Yeah, you know.
Lubrication. Yeah, it works.
You know. I'll be having to medicate sometimes.
We're all adults. We all do. Everybody's got what makes it a little easier for them. Or sometimes it's just a different vibe. You just want to pick up a different vibe. Maybe you drink. Like, I don't really drink, but if I take a drink, I'm going to have a different style of interview. Or if I'm high, I'm going to have a different style of interview. So I think it's additives. It's like extra seasoning salt to me. So let's run that in, Eddie Z. That's Hulk. H-U-L-K? Yeah. Like the Hulk? Like,
Bruce Banner.
Oh, okay, got
I'm going Hulk and that pussy call me Bruce Banner. Fire juke and this bitch ain't got no panties. I got his bitch, he wanna back and pay the ransom. Hoes calling me sexy, bitches calling me handsome. I'm going Hulk and that pussy call me Bruce Banner. Fire ass juke and this bitch ain't got no panties. I got his bitch, he wanna back and pay the ransom. Hoes calling me sexy, bitches calling me handsome. Ric Flair off the dresser with no shoes on. Bad Bond bitch, you could call her two-tone. Swerving in the coupe, but you know a nigga root gone. Asking hella questions, bitch, what type of shit is you on? Saturday Night Live, I'm in the ATL. All in blue flame, and I'm tryna serve a sale. Perks on deck, and Zaza is the smell. Say her ex nigga mad, told her baby I could tell. Pimpin', give me the loot, designer and a douche. You can have this bitch back, I swear to God, we call it truce. So what you gon' do? Got an eye when you through. Anything at the two, I'm in that pussy like Bruce, Ass cheek slapping, lace front ride. Straight drinks for with that sloppy on the side. Coochie out the rapper with her legs in the sky. Incoherent for a second, then I heard, oh my God, I'm going Hulk and that pussy call me Bruce Banner. Fire juke and this bitch ain't got no panties. I got his bitch, he wanna back and pay the ransom. Hoes calling me sexy, bitches calling me handsome, I'm going Hulk and that pussy call me Bruce Banner. Fire ass juke and this bitch ain't got no panties. I got his bitch, he wanna back and pay the ransom. Hoes calling me sexy, bitches calling me handsome, It's forever been a slogan, they choosing twos. Had this one bum bitch, I gave her the boot. Yeah, I'm with the drop-offs, I don't fuck with knockoffs. Bottom of the knife, I hit your bitch and that's a walk-off. I'm young Bruce Banner, baby, I ain't got no manners. Pop a few perks, turn green and I'm a slammer. Fresh up out the slammer, I ain't like how they was moving. Ran me up a check and now I'm fucking all the groupies. Word around town, I fell off and I'm losing. Niggas must be lacing up that walker, niggas juicing. I been shake bitches since low, they say I'm bougie. Shouldn't even be rapping cause I been known for producing. She just skips dessert, she tryna play the jacuzzi. Put it in her mouth, everything but a roofie. Shoulda wore a name tag cause my life a movie. Wish I could fuck every girl in the world too, I'm going Hulk and that pussy call me Bruce Banner. 5 juke in this bitch, ain't got no panties. I got this bitch, you want her back and pay the ransom. Hoes calling me sex, bitches calling me handsome, huh? I'm going hoke in that pussy, call me Bruce Banner. 5 juke in this bitch, ain't got no panties. I got this bitch, you want her back and pay the ransom. Hoes calling me sexy, bitches calling me handsome, huh? Hoes calling me sexy, bitches calling me handsome, huh? Hoes calling me sexy, bitch calling me handsome. I know, one hope in it. I know, one hope in it. I know, got this bitch you wanna. I know, got this bitch you wanna. I know, I know, I know.
360 Radio, Connected Radio. We're in the building right now. DJ Eddie Z on the wheels of steel and on the motherfucking iPhone at times as well. Shout out the Filthy Rebel. I got this from my girl T Money. Shout out to her. Saw her at the Lady Red function. Also, while I have the mic, we have a show coming up this Friday. We're going to be at the All Things Indie Showcase. That's at Harlow's Starlet Room, downtown Sacramento. Shout out to the Starlet Room. They fuck with us. They let us come there every month and do it's basically a talent show because it's all different independent artists, all different sounds, all different styles, and I host those shows, and that's Lisa at iLisaENT, another sponsor. Shout out to her. So if you're interested in getting on stage, make sure you hit me up, DM me. We still have 2 slots left. There will be some, see what I mean? Mm-hmm. There will be some industry execs in the building from Republic Records. I'm not saying you're going to get signed, but I'm saying there are going to be people in the building that do music like as a business, like that's their check, you know? You
say you do it once a month?
Yeah, we do those once a month. So this month is 25th. I believe December, I think it's the 12th, December 12th. But I'll get you I'll get you the dates because we have December is going to be this month is Repti Pedro and Wordplay Official, so SAC artist, Oakland artist. They're headlining it, and then we have like probably 10 openers, all different kinds of music. So shout out to Ilisa. And then next month is Trey Solid. He's the headliner, and then we'll be booking slots for that as well. Trey Solid I haven't seen him in years, and he looks totally different. So I'm ready to see Trey Solid. I've been interviewing I interviewed him like 9 years ago. It's crazy, right? I went and looked at footage, and I had interviewed Jay Stone like 7 years ago. And now he's like Nipsey Hussle, you know? I'm like, I got a picture with this guy. That's fucking pretty cool. So we have The Educated Fool. It's out now. It's available on all platforms. Tell them how to find you on all the platforms, sir.
Well, Instagram is Yosama, YOSAMA_ Ben Hadid, BINHADIT. You know, I'll be moving around.
Is that how they find the music, under that name?
The music is under Yosama, just Yosama, YOSAMA.
It's a unique name. I've not heard it, but it makes sense.
You know, The Educated Fool. It's on all major platforms.
I've been running around saying I've been had it like all week now. So I need to name it. I need to Mick Ben had it or something like that. Yeah. I feel it. I feel the name. I'm an arrogant bitch sometimes.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Sometimes you got to tell people you've been had it. Yeah. It is what it is, right?
So you know.
And any videos, who shoots your videos and where are they? Are they on YouTube as well?
Yeah, shout out Taj, my boy Taj, Secure Media. My boy Ra 510 Films, like.
Oh yeah, I posted your video earlier.
Cezalino, my guy.
I know Cez, yeah, super dope.
You know, I them the 3 individuals that I really just mess with on the videos.
Videography, if he does videography too, so
yeah, most definitely.
Make sure you tap in with him. And as far as shout outs, thanks, who do you want to tell that to right now? Now's your time. You can dedicate this to whoever you want that's helped you, that if you want to say fuck you, that's fine too, but usually the positive route is better.
Nah, you know, I for sure have to shout out my brother Stalin, Lil Blood.
I love Stalin Blood. He's got a dope
Curse,
podcast
I appreciate
too.
you. You know what I'm saying? My boy Joseph K done did a few things for me. I appreciate him too. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I don't, like, when I don't know certain things, like they for
Hip
sure
you to
help
the
me
game.
out to it. Because, you know, I just used to be like just cut the music on, and I just rap.
Right.
Like, I didn't know nothing about no
details and
nothing, mixing, no artwork, none of that. Just where the mic at. You know what I'm
nowadays we can do that though.
Yeah, you
and
know,
you can
so
be
it
your
was
own
just like,
plug.
You know, they helped me out a lot as far as like putting things in perspective, because I didn't even used to take rap serious. You know what I'm saying? I was too busy just running the streets, you know.
I've been there. Been there, done that. Been had it.
Yeah.
You feel me though? So yeah, that's good. I love the Wire too. Stalin, I have to give him credit, like where it's due.
Yeah, most
because
definitely.
he plugged me many times at that Giants and Elephants tour, and that was the only reason I was even like relevant at some points in time. And then it's like to see him 10 years later and his growth, and it's just dope to me.
Yeah, he genuinely do things.
Yeah,
like, you know
out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's never like underhanded shit.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
he would never do anything like that. He's very high integrity. I love Jay Stalin.
Yeah, most definitely.
He's a good dude to know, for sure. Anything you want to tell the people about shows, drops? I know we talked about the mixtape drop, but are you going to be live anywhere? Are you doing any videos?
I'm being Modesto on the 1st. With San Quinn, so I'll be out there on the 1st.
He's on his health mission. Have you been seeing that? He's the
so
Quinn.
I'll be out there. I got a few things coming up in the works, but I'm for sure be putting out this mixtape.
Make sure that you bring it back to us, like when you drop stuff, or if you have video drops, or if you have shows that need, artist openers booked, let me know, because that's what we do here. We connect. Connect with all these different people. That's what the Wi-Fi signs are for.
Most definitely.
I like to think I'm connected to everybody. So thank you.
For sure.
And like I said, tonight is just a freestyle type of interview. So I want to make sure the world knows about Yosama, and now they do. My world, at least. I like to think there's at least 4 people watching right now. McYeee in the building.
4 people can tell 8 people.
Right.
You know?
It's that meme where she says, my videos are enjoyed by over 4 people in the world. Yeah, that's how I feel, you girl. But I'm still going to act a fool on the internet, because that's just what I do. I love that shit. And Nails by Cree, again, can I shout out Nails by Cree? These are the 3D cartoon. These are press-ons. She makes like custom press-on nails, so much love to her. Also hosting Rocky Chamina's birthday, Rocky C's birthday, up in Lake County with Taji D, Singular, a whole bunch. Polo the Choppa, like a lot of people are going to be up there for that. Scando the Dark Lord. So I'll be hosting that in Lake County 12/17. So if you guys want to come check us out, fuck with us. I'm kind of a fun host. I talk a lot of shit. I have fun, swallow spit, that type of shit, Yeah. And again, Sugar Free, I want that interview. If anybody can get this to him, I want that interview. You know what I did miss this weekend, though? I couldn't make it because I had some personal shit come up, but Marvelous had from SAC, Marvelous, for AWOL Marvelous. She had a show in Oakland at New Parish with SIBO and Spice One, and I wanted to go to that so bad because like all those people are in my musical history bank.
It was fired
Did
up
you go?
There. It was a lot of people over there.
Oh, I miss it. I wanted to go. And I was on her guest list. And I was like, when on earth did I ever think that I would be on Marvelous guest list to come to her show and be able to like kick it with her? But her and her daughter are really dope. Like they are friends of mine. Very, very down to earth people. Shout out Marvelous and Lil Marv. Shout out everybody that fucks with me. I love y'all. And if you don't, I love you more. Because you're keeping me relevant, bitch. And we're about to be out of this, but we can play the 4th song if you want, Eddie, on the way out, and then we're gonna take some pictures right here. Y'all go follow him, Yosama. He been had it. Yee. Well, why in the building?
Straight lace game, jump from Whitney to Bobby. I'm the sensei, Yosama Miyagi. Used to do the hot plate, now the shit be hibachi. Went from fed khakis, now the shit be Versace. $5,200 bills in a scrunchie. Dress swinging, Rapunzel. Sitting in the back of the Benz, pushing 100. Used to pass the baton, got tired of the fumble. Bet it on the point, throw the Dodgers like a CeeLo. I'm bad like Michael, they must be Tito. And one free throw. Big belt Migo. Crossover vicious, nigga, what I need to scream for. Playing hard to get, bitch, I'm wetter than your dream though. Game so raw, it's like you snorting off a kilo. If you had to dig once, can't say it's for free though. Cause the shit that I'm slanging now should be illegal like. Said I'm her ODB, she got the money, honey. Had to hold her hair, we ran out of scrunchies. Yeah, we freaking and flying, but we chasing the bunnies. Fuck up the 20s and 50s and stack up the hundreds. I let her hold the Mac for the cash drop. She let me hold her waist while that ass pop. Told her like this, mom, I'm not your last owner. I lace your front, fuck it good and drop the bag on you. Done it how I did it and can't see how I do it though. Never took the stand and made a statement, that's a rudo. Pull up with the tudo, with your bitch, it's a luncheon. Root crash, she can't say the smell, say it's pungent. I been up there rolling out the way, I'm chasing money. New whip, rollie on my wrist, I'm cracking funnies. Screening calls, peeking out the peephole like you sent you. Barely trust a soda, took a toll on my dimension. 10 toes in it, cause these bitches like to fag off. I'm Tony Montana in the tub, fit a cat off. Shorty know I bust the flies, move to keep the rent paid. And the rest these bitches say I'm lit, call me the sensei. I'm like Return of the Jedi. Baby be my crazy, sexy, cool, yeah, left eye. Double G a sweater, fuck you in any weather. Mac for the makeup, exclusive on the stilettos like. Said I'm her ODB, she got the money, honey. Had to hold her hair, we ran out of scrunchies. Yeah, we freaking and flying, but we chasing the bunnies. Fuck up the 20s and 50s and stack up the hundreds. I let her hold the Mac for the cash drop. She let me hold her waist while that ass pop. Told her like this, mom, I'm not your last owner. I lace your front and fuck it good and drop the bag on it.